Hello and welcome. Today I want to talk about something that has been so important for me. And it is something that I think we need to just remind ourselves on again and again and again. And it is about how much power we have over our own lives. And and I think like we all know that we are kind of the boss over our own lives and that we have the responsibility for our lives. But I think we're forgetting it. Again and again, we're forgetting it. We have all these excuses that I do this because that person told me that I had to, or you just think that you have to. You think like, okay, I have to live this type of life. So we are forgetting that we are the one that has all the power over our own lives. And the first time I understood this was when I was about, I think I was 12 years old, and I had just watched Malala, an interview with her, and when it was finished, I just felt something in my whole body. It was just, I had to get something out. So I just ran up to my room and I found a piece of paper and I just started writing. And today I know that that was the first knowledge that I channeled. And also people call this scripting, that you're just letting your hand write and then you're getting all these messages. But for me then it was just like, I don't know what's happening, but I just need to write this down. And when I was finished and I looked at it, it was so powerful. And the text was just about, was like, think about all the power that you have. You have the power of a whole life. Um, and and if you want to walk like this, wearing this type of clothes, is your choice. Or if you want to change the world and make a difference, is your choice. You can also affect others' opinions, and they will also try to affect you, but you always have the power over yourself. Something like that. It was so powerful for me because I think, when you're 12 years old, you just learn to adapt the people around you. You just learn that you cannot just do whatever you want. When you're a kid, you think that, and people also tell you that. Follow your heart, do what you love. And then you're getting into this age and you're starting to understand, you start looking at other people, starting adapting, and you think, I might not have that much power, or I feel like I need to change who I am to fit in. So it was the perfect moment to get that knowledge. And I thought it was going to change my life because I felt this power. I felt, okay, now I'm just going to walk out in the world and do exactly what I want, and I'm going to use the power that I have over this life. Just think about that gift. Like someone just gave you a life, a human, a body, and you have the power of that life. You are the painter of that picture that will become your life, your art, your life work. Life work. We say that in Norwegian, but I don't think you say that in English. Anyway, so I got kind of disappointed when I understood that it was, first of all, it was so hard to just be exactly who I wanted to be, or talk about that life that I wanted to achieve. It was so hard to just use that power and understand that I had that power. And again and again, I forgot it. And again I found myself in a situation that I was not myself, or that I gave someone else the power over my life. And we do this all the time, because when we are talking about, when we think about these excuses that we're always saying, for example, that, yeah, but I'm born in this country, so I need to stay here and have this job because I'm supposed to. It's just your choice. And I know when we're talking about this, a lot of people stuff like think, wait, I need to find the words. A lot of people get a little bit skeptic, because what about those people who doesn't have all these opportunities? What about those people who grew up and they don't even know if they will have any food tomorrow? And the first thing I want to say is that the fact that you got this gift, if you're watching this and you feel like you have a lot of opportunities, then you got that special gift, and use that. Use that. Be thankful, be grateful for that gift. And you should do everything you can to use it. That freedom that you have, those opportunities that you have. You're not being spoiled, that you think about achieving more or getting more or being more. You are just using the opportunities that you have. And second, it's not about the materialistic, but it's kind of what I want to say. Because when I was in Indonesia, I met a lot of people who did not have much. And people who also grew up without knowing if they would have any money for food the next day. But those people, first of all, it was the happiest people that I ever met, because they saw the opportunities that they had every day. When they woke up, they were so grateful. They just appreciated the sun, and they went out and they used all the opportunities that they had. They used the ocean. They had these big dreams, even that they didn't know, like, for, here in Norway, you're not supposed to talk about these huge dreams, because you should just be thankful for what you have. Or people will like, okay, why do you think that you can achieve this dream? You're not special. But there, even that they didn't have much, they had these big dreams, and they believed that they will achieve that dream. So they used all the opportunities that they had in their lives, and they were the boss over their own life. They had the power, and they used the power, being who they wanted to be, doing what they wanted to do. And if that was just having a conversation with someone that you didn't know, and then you talk to each other, you get to know each other, and then suddenly you have a new opportunities that you are taking, because you are going to use those opportunities, and then you're getting closer and closer to that big goal. So it's not even about how much you have, but how you are using what you have, what you're having. And as I said, I think we all know this, but we need to remind ourselves on this all the time. We need to remind ourselves that we have the power and also the responsibility, because there is that might be the hardest thing with understanding how much power you have, is also to understand how much responsibility you have. Because when you know that everything that you are doing is out of yourself, because you are even if you give your power to someone else, that is also your choice. So you still have responsibility for that decision. So if you choose to not act, that's also a really important choice that you're making, and you are responsible for not making that choice, or not doing that thing that I want to say this correct so you really understand how important this is. So that's why I'm mumbling. So you have the responsibility for all the actions that you're doing. So every day when you wake up in the morning, you choose that life that you're going into. You choose that. I would like to say that you choose your mindset, but I know how hard it is to change your mindset. I know that if we always think that we have all this power, we will feel a lot of guilt for not being happy or not having that life. And I will make another video all about accepting our emotions, our moods, and accepting our situation and not feel guilt. I will make another video about that. So don't get scared of this video, but I need to be a little bit hard this time because we just need to print this into our mind. So every time when you wake up, it's not someone else that gave you that situation that you're in. Or if it was, then every day you get a new opportunity to use your power. Use your power. Why be here if you're not the boss in your life? Or why be here if you don't use your power and choose the life that you're living? Why giving that power away? It can be comfortable to do that. I will admit that it's easier to give that power away and just follow other people or follow what people tell you to do, or you know what I'm saying. It's more comfortable because you might feel like you doesn't have that much of a responsibility for what you're doing, for your actions, and you don't need to make these decisions all the time because you can just follow a pattern. So I understand that a lot of people do that. And if you're happy with that, if that makes you happy, if you are one of those who just wants to follow, like some people don't even want to be that active in their decision making. Can you say that? I don't know. So if that makes you happy, if you just like to follow other people and that's enough, then do that. Do that. But just remember that that was your decision. That was you choosing that. And that's the last thing I want to say. I think I meet people who they think that, okay, using your power or be the main character of your life and be the boss in your life, and you know this whole stuff that we're talking about. I meet people who think that, but I don't have such a big dream that I want to reach, or I don't have that much inside me that I feel like I want to follow. You know, I just want an easy life. I just want a safe, comfortable life with my family in a small house, having exactly what we need and just be happy. And I just want to say that that is great. I don't think that everyone should just, go out in the world and try to be the next president. I just want you to know that when you're in that life and when you find yourself in this situation that you are in, just remember that you choose that. And also when you think about having that comfortable, safe life with your family, maybe you don't even want a job that gives you a lot of energy or what it is, because you just think about, you just want enough money to have that house. And that's great. Just remember that that is your decision. It's your choice. It's no one else's. So if you find yourself sitting in an apartment and you're just so sad that you don't have another type of life, or you're just having these dreams, oh, I should live like this or that, but now I'm sitting here in my apartment and I just don't like it at all. Just remember that you choose to be in that apartment. And it's hard, but that's what this is all about. Knowing that you have the power and you are responsible for all those decisions that you're taking, and you're allowed to make the wrong decisions. And you might be a situation where there is someone else put you in that situation and you hate it. But just remember that every day you have a new start and you can always use your power different. So if you're just stuck into, okay, but that person did that to me and now I am in this situation, or I was born like this in this area, and you know, my childhood has been tough, and so I'm stuck there. Just remember that the only thing that you have the power of is yourself, your situation right now. You cannot change what happened. You cannot change the people around you or how they are affecting you. You can only change what you are doing and yourself and your actions. That's the only thing that you have power of. So I also had a hard time putting guilt of a lot of people around me, and then I understood that it's just getting worse for me, because first of all, they will not even feel the guilt that I'm putting on them, and the only thing that it's doing is me having a harder time. And I cannot change them. I cannot go around all the time trying to change people around me. I am just responsible for that life that I have, and that's the life that I can create, and that's the life that I can make the best out of. So remember this. It's so easy to forget. You can put it on a poster or write it on your mirror, something that reminds you that you have this power, because we are forgetting it all the time. At least I am. Please leave a comment below if you also felt the same. I think I'm not alone, and I would love to hear from you. This was the only thing that I want to talk about. So the video is finished now, but leave a comment below and please subscribe to my channel. I would love your support. And yeah, I'll see you in another video. Have a good day. Bye.